Yeah. Every adversary I have faced came with a discerning bone and Adam. A set of exploitable coordinates, a readable infirmity of tales, the way they held their jaw, the microsecond flicker. Before the lie, I've always been the quicker. Read out the room, the fast process a threat. But the one inside the glass, he hasn't relented yet. Doesn't flinch, doesn't telegraph, has no exploitable scene. Knows every stratagem before it leaves the stream of my intention. Because he offered, he is the source. And fighting your own source is like redirecting the water course back into the aquifer that fed it. The water knows the way. The man inside the mirror always has the home advantage. Every day my mirror is my oldest war, the one with no ceasefire. No negotiated border, no designate, no mediator, no wire. Between the combatants, just glass and what the glass requires. You two acknowledge every morning, feeding the same fire. Me against myself, the fight that never had a buyer for a clean result. Just the ongoing empire of desire to be something other than the way of what you actually are. Hey, I've negotiated treaties at the precipice of violence, and my nerve had room designed to atomize the silence of the weak. I've stared down men whose reputations preceded them like Werther. My occupation of the high ground was something close to effortless. But the glass, it exposes every restlessness, the unresolved, the unprocessed, the doming accusation that leaves in my own eyes without articulation. Just a frequency of low emphasis and interrogation of the choices, of the cumulative deviation from whoever I imagined I was building toward. That younger version of intention in the mirror holds that hunger hostage in my irises. Won't release it, won't negotiate terms. The mirror is the only thing that won't capitulate. My mirror is my oldest war, the one with no ceasefire. No negotiated border, no designate, no mediator, no wire. Between the combatants, just glass and what the glass requires. You two acknowledge every morning, feeding the same fire. Me against myself, the fight that never had a buyer for a clean result. Just the ongoing empire of desire to be something other than the way of what you actually are. The coolest part is that he wears my best days too. Not only the wreckage, not only the residue of everything that curdled, he wears them all at once. When I was luminous, when something without warning opened in the chest like a ventilation of the real, and I was briefly, fully something I could feel. Power without qualification, he holds those two side by side with the diminishment, the residual overdue. Accounting of the ways I fell beneath my own ambition. He is the simultaneous exhibit and the inquisition, the prosecutor and the evidence, the witness and the stand. The only court where I can't shake the opposition's hand and walk away with something. There is no walking away from yourself. The mirror follows every single day. I've tried avoidance, tried the peripheral approach, the oblique relationship with glass, the slow encroach of other things that occupy the line of sight. It doesn't work. The mirror has a gravitation alert that pulls the gaze back, all always like a title certainty. I've learned instead to stand there, learn the modernity of the ancient act of looking, really looking at the composite man. The years assembled, taking inventory of the opposite of what I planned and what survived the plan and what emerged from the gap between intention and the actual looking, real into the face before me, learning not to flinch from it. That's not surrender, that's the only discipline that fits. Cold light, floor to ceiling glass, the only fight that's built to last. No winner, no defeat, just two versions of the same man, seated across from each other in the only room where honesty isn't a strategy, it's just the air.